for Carson Wentz, but speaking of Carson Wentz, I mean, the second round pick, they go Jalen Hurts. And I got to shout out BJ because he sent a text last night and he was like, man, I told you guys, because BJ's knows, and he knows everything, according to him.
Sure he does.
According to him, he said, I told you guys that Carson Wentz is for fake. That's why the Eagles went and got Jalen Hurts. Paul, your thoughts on that pick?
Well, I think if BJ wants to say that Carson Wentz is for fake, as far as him being injury prone, yeah, there's a valid statement there because obviously he's great during the month of September, October, November. When December comes, his body kind of falls apart. Mm-hmm. But Jalen Hurts, I think, was and I know everybody's going to say that Jalen Hurts played in the SEC, played at Alabama, won a title, and went to make a name for himself at Oklahoma. Okay, fine. But you're reaching, in my opinion, at that pick with, in my opinion, the best for that grade of a pick, I think, is a C. I mean, they hit a home run in the first round, but for Jalen Hurts to go in the second round to the Philadelphia Eagles, this just means that the Eagles don't have confidence, or this is just going to be an expensive insurance policy for the Philadelphia Eagles to ensure that if Carson Wentz goes down, they have a viable option, which is sure insurance at that quarterback position. But I don't know if Jalen Hurts is ready to read NFL level defenses. I think he barely was able to read Big 12 defenses, which isn't really saying a whole lot.
Yeah. Yeah. And shout out to the Sarge getting on the watch party. Eagles wasted a pick on Jalen Hurts. They need a running back. That's what the Sarge says on that. But yeah, I mean, you have to go with that. You have to go with that theory and that way of thinking, Paul, that the Eagles are, thinking that, Carson Wentz, he's shown us that he's not able to play a full season. So, they needed that insurance, that backup plan. And, if you got an exciting, backup guy, I guess, it's something to quote unquote look forward to if your quarterback gets hurt. And I guess, Jalen Hurts is a little bit unpolished, and you just mentioned it, and he had some issues reading defenses. So if he's got 2, 3 years, 4 years, to kind of sit back there and learn, then it might be good for him, or it will be good for him. And we'll see. I'm actually excited about this Philadelphia Eagles draft because they're wasting picks. So
that's exactly what I was going to say, was that this year kind of seems how like the Dallas Cowboys were picking like in the mid 2000s. Mm-hmm. This just seems like they just swapped positions where Dallas is finding best talent on the board and then picking for what they need afterwards, and the Philadelphia Eagles are reaching for God knows what.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they're thinking.